I'm Father Robert Chotu from Myanmar, or Burma. So this is the first saint from Myanmar. This is the Saint Isidio Ningulet. He is the first ever saint from Myanmar. So I will be presenting the 3 C's. The first is the context, and the second is the celebration of faith, and the third will be the comments of saints. So the complex Myanmar is composed of 8 major ethnic groups. We call it the Kachin, Yaqui-Chin, Wanjikan, Shan, Burma. And these events happened in the Middle East part of the country. We call it the Kaya state. Okay. And then the last 2015, the church celebrated 500th anniversary of the arrival of the presence of the Catholic Church in Myanmar, and the church still play a significant role in Myanmar religious landscape and political issues, especially promoting peace and justice. And the arrival of Catholic faith, especially Portuguese traders, they brought Catholicism around the 1510s. And then the Catholic Church, especially the missionaries, they introduced Western education and healthcare, especially education and healthcare. And sorry to say that over 7 decades already, the military government, they always play the political issue. And then there is especially the series of coups and the suppressed democracy, and especially we don't have religious freedom or the human rights. This is very sad to say. And then the church, anyhow, still promoting peace and justice and challenging many issues, and then promoting the religious dialogue and organizing peace building workshop and advocating for the rights of religious minorities. And then in Myanmar, we can see the 5 major religions, especially major Buddhist, Christian, Islamic, Hinduism, and some a few others. And the Catholic is population around 1,700 people, 70,000 people. So, just give me this. Yeah. And I'm happy to share that the first missionaries, they really faced the challenges, especially hostility and discrimination, because our people, they never see the white and with the beard people and with the shoe people. So when they see the first missionaries, they say these people are not human beings. Like here, they consider not a human being, like a Father Villa was not a human being, because the shoe wearing priest, he has no tools. And then with a long beard. He's a monster. So they arrest him and they put in the beast tie. So this is the first missionary they faced. And here we have two saints from Myanmar. The first is the local Saint Isidore Nicolet, and Father Mariano Veccara is from Italiano. And they were beatified on May 24th, 2014. And the short history of the Saint Isidore, he really inspired the religious procession in Loikor, and he entered the seminary before under the Ambu diocese, and due to his sickness, he returned to his home. And he turned to his home, but anyhow, he never gave up to be a missionary, but not a priest. But as a lay person, he opened his home school and he teach his villagers Burmese, English, catechism, and music. And then Father Isidore Benisa. And then he became a catechist because of Father Veccara, because Father Veccara was equal to evangelize that area, particular the place of the Saint Isidore. And when he had a contact with Isidore, he appointed very few catechists to be his assistants, and then Saint Isidore became his private assistants for Father Veccara, especially interpreter, translator, and a helper, a guide, that area. So, and then as the celebration of faith. These two, the first catechist, James Cole, was arrested by the revolutionists because they are against the government, the military country. But that area, the Protestant missionary was first there before Catholic missionary. And then the problem or the issue is the Protestant missionaries, they are afraid the Catholic missionary will take their people. So they report this event to the revolutionists. And then these people, they believe the Protestant missionary, and then they against the Catholic priest missionaries. So they were being trapped and they were arrested, and then they were killed by shot on May 25th, 1950. And they put it, dead body, and sealed in the back, and were thrown into the, we call it Tanu River, and the bodies never found it. And they were beatified 24th May 2014 by Pope Francis. And this is the picture. They celebrate the bank of the river there on their beatification day. So some comments, the bishops of Church of Myanmar, they said, a great encouragement to the entire Catholic community in Myanmar. Live their faith more in line with the gospel and to witness it courageously and heroically, following the example of the catechist Isidore, who did not hesitate to offer his life for the gospel together with Father Veccara. And here are some comments, especially for this is the bishop, the newly ordained bishop from the Loikor. So Isidore is not a foreign. Isidore is not a foreign missionary, and he's not a priest. He's not religious. He's not consecrated, but he's a lay person. But when God used anybody, can be a saint. And then we can see here, faith, service, and sacrifice of these two saints. The faith become or life as the form of service, and the service become the sacrifice. So this is my presentation shortly. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much.